Alright, I'm working on these heads here on the porting. Spent a lot of time working this exhaust, getting it opened up. It was all constipated in here. Something to poke with. Something. So I had to cut all this out all through here. Made it a lot deeper. And I just got done cutting right through here also, and then cutting this whole shelf down all the way down through here. Cut about 1/8 of an inch off of that all the way down. And about the same way up in here. Exhaust ports are horrible on these heads. These are 80 cal, so they really suck. So now when the exhaust gas is down, it hits this and goes out at an angle instead of being a flat shelf or actually coming back at you. And on this side here, I had to cut this whole wall out in here, so you can put a bit in here now, and then open it up through here, so it blows down that side. So before, this here would barely fit in there, and now the big one here fits in there. Boom. So I can flow that whole thing out with the big one right here all the way around. A lot of cutting to get that out. The intake wasn't too much. It's oversized already. It's very uneven. A lot of areas not cut. The dull areas here are not cut. The shiny areas are cut. This is way too big through here. It's a sharp edge on the seat all the way around, which is horrible. I opened up the bowl in here a little bit in there, but pretty much just way oversized on everything. That's why you see a lot of roughness in there. I don't have anything to cut. I can't make it smoother. Alright, so that's that one. So I'm going to do the same thing on this one here. You can see how the intake port here has the same issues. It's all raw cast, too damn big already. The seat's exposed under here. Even though I opened the seat up, it's still got a pretty sharp edge up underneath. I'll cut this thing out in here a little bit, just like I did on this one. So I'll knock that out. That's about all you can do on it. I think it's just way too big all the way around that thing. Clean up the castings, knock off some of that stuff right there. Smooth it up. That's about all you can do on the intake. The exhaust on this one is not nearly as bad as the other one. But that whole wall right there needs to be opened up. That's huge on that side, constipated on this side, so I got to knock out that whole wall. This whole wall from starting here all the way to my finger has to be opened up. That whole thing through there, I have to open that up. A lot of cutting. So this one here I had to cut the bottom away. This one here I got to cut the side away. Alright, that's what we're going to do. So, not sure how much of this you're really going to see. Probably not much. I'll see what I can keep in view. Alright. Pick an area to work first. Let's work on the intake. Instant gratification. It's not much you do here. Alright. Let's see. I have no idea what can be seen or not seen here. Yeah, a little bit. Somewhat. Not much. Alright. A little light there if you need it. Doesn't really do much for me. Okay, we got to blow this edge out and smooth up the bowl. So we use something about like this size. Alright, so we took off a bunch of that sharpness off right there, so at least now you can flow in here around there with your finger a little bit, but it's still sharp edge there where it catches you. So I'm just going to blend the whole bowl in now a little bit, just kind of smooth up the casting but not really make it really all much bigger. Just going to knock off the high stuff at this point. We took off the big ledge that was in there, so the rest of this is just kind of smoothing up a little bit. Switch over to a little bit finer bit. Straighten with this one a little bit. And do some final smoothing with a dull one. Off the sharp edge on the seat of this one. Try to anyway. Can't do much there. All right. Yeah. Not a hell of a lot you can do about that area. Alright, a lot of playing, not much cutting, but anyway, we're trying to knock off some high stuff right where my finger is. Blew the bowl out so it's fairly even all the way around. But it's pretty crappy all the way around. It's not a very good port. Nice to get it better, but oh well, it's just crap. You can't do much with something you can't do much with. You have to have metal to make it better. Alright, hairline back. Flip around the other side. We'll work on this side a little bit. Alright, so we got to play with that a little bit. Basically blow this lip out that's right in here, smooth this up all the way up into there, knock out some of that casting stuff, just kind of blend this whole thing into it. Not too much, try to stay off up here with my fingers, we don't be cutting any of that area out. Just a little bit of blending, knock off the sharp stuff and leave the rest alone. A little light over here. Okay. We use this nice little roughing bit to knock off the heavy stuff quickly. Alright, it says when we're done. Blew this whole wall out all the way down. Blend it all the way down to the bottom of the bowl, way up where my finger is. So I'll come back from the other side to blend it from the other side and go back and forth a couple times. So I got most of that cut away, stayed off there. Has a high spot right here where my finger is, knock that down, blended that in. It's low through there, so we stay off of that area. So this is fairly round through here, a circular pattern if you look at it. That's what you're trying to do. Okay, so I'm going to switch over my other bit, make a little bit smoother finish on there. Straighten out some more of those ripples. Ripply action. Same shape cutter, but double cut and smoother. Do the same thing. chunk on that thing. Loaded up on me there for a second. That's enough from this direction for now. Get it smoothed in there pretty good. Show the light might help, I don't know. Still a little bit of rippling in there, not too bad. I'll work on that some more once I get it roughed in from the other side. So you gotta go back and forth and work where you can. With a high spot up in that area, you gotta work on that. We gotta get a different area though. Alright, I'm gonna flip it around to the other side of the port. And this side's this side. Do some more work on this side. Here we're doing the same thing. Let's see if I can work with the camera in my damn way. That makes it extra hard to do. Gonna get out of the way enough I can work around here. Alright, gonna blow that out. So you hold the cutter at the angle that you want to cut at. So if you want to make the port at an angle like that, you do it that. If you want over here, do that. I want to average out between here and here. That way I cut out the high spot. Like that. In the way. All right. That's enough of that cutter at that position. Okay, we're going to switch over to our finer cutter and do the same thing. Blending this wall down here, what we just did, blending it. That damn thing. I need some tip dip. Tip dip. There's some tip dip on there. Camera's in my way. See, my hand's in the way, isn't it? Get higher where I'm at. So you hold the cutter thing you want to cut out. Work those ripples out. They make it round. Alright, time for a rotation change here. Close enough. All right. Here. Okay, so now we're going to work on this over here. So we're going to blend this side of the port in. This side's pretty low into here, so we're just going to blend this corner to there and knock off the ridge right here in the middle. If it comes in straight, we're going to V it in, or angle it in to line up with that straight. So we'll do that around up from this side all the way over to this side we already were working at. You just kind of work your way around the whole port and eventually get it squared in. Just don't finish one part until you get all of it done, because it looks kind of crappy when you do it all from one direction and you find out it's wrong. Okay, see how that bit was all loaded up? Boy, it wasn't cutting too good. Load up with tip dip. Too much tip dip. Alright, back to our rough cutter, because it works best. Ooh, coal in here too. Alright. Alright, so blended that all in. So you can see how we went right from this edge here. See, it's not cut all the way to the edge yet, but close. Almost to the edge. And you can see how we're hitting on the bottom of the port there, but this lip all here is gone. So I'm going to come in there and just lightly hit this rough stuff here, and then I'm going to switch over to the fine stone here, not stone, cutter, and then knock off all this casting crap all through here. And try to straighten and smooth at the same time. Like I said, these ports are horrible, so there's not much you can do about them except clean them up a little bit. They are nasty. straightening. You still see all the low spots where I'm really cutting. Knock off all the casting crap. Made it nice and round and smooth and straight. Did a little bit of cutting through here where my finger is to knock off this high spot right through here. So it's a straight shaft from here all the way over there. So now we come with this volume grinder and blend it better, make it slightly smoother. Alright. Well, you can see that's all smoothed up. Straight in, like before, nice and straight, just a little bit smoother finish. Still got the low spots through here. That's not me digging into the bed either, in the head, that's the casting marks all through there. So I'll flip this around, smooth it up right here with my fingers a little bit, but this is all pretty well good to go under here. This, we're coming back in the area we worked on it before now. So we need to flip it up and do a little bit of work on the bottom here, and then I'll flip it over and do the work on here. You just want to stay off of this area as much as you can, just kind of blend it, but don't cut up in the top. Just blend this edge. Get this big dip in here so at least it's an even radius going up the hill. Concave radius, but radius still. Alright. Let's see what we got here to work with. Looks pretty good. Okay, we flip it around and you can see already it looks pretty nice already, but we'll do some just light kissing. That's pretty good already, but we'll just pretend like we're doing some more work in there. How's that? Okay, looks good. Back over here this way. Alright, so we're going to just kind of blend this in. It's pretty uneven. It's more uneven on this side than this side, but see if I can work on it from this angle. The angle sucks. And the dark hole doesn't help. Alright, that's pretty smooth. Feeling it catches up on me, it looks horribly bad. Damn. Tangled up over here. Alright, so smooth this up a little bit. Need a little bit more from this other angle. It's blended in pretty good through here. So I'm going to rotate the head so this is on the bottom, and I'll work on this area right here and call it done. Okay, rotate the head again. Light down there might help. You have to get in there. You can see in there would be nice. Okay, so now up to here. A grinder over here. Damn tripod. Ah, come on. Tripod's fighting me. The legs are fighting me. It's hard to position and work and be able to do something when you're doing this. Okay, so I'm just going to basically try to smooth up this area through here. See what the cutter feels like. Kind of let the cutter do its job. Don't force it too much. You can feel what it feels. If you can feel a high spot when you hit it. So. If the cutter feels like it's smooth cut, it's a smooth cut. It'll be an even radius, is what I'm saying. All right, that's pretty good. I think just a nice, even, fairly straight, even round radius. No massive angle changes. All right, so we got to flip it around to the other side now. Blend this in over here. We're already working. All right. All right. Ain't much you can do on this damn side, so screwed up over here. So, not much of blending in here. You got massive low spots I can't do much with. So I'm just going to come in and do a little light blending, try to smooth it up a little bit. There's not much I can do. It's too big. It's made wrong. Not sure how we're going to do that one. Yeah, be interesting. It's hard to work a radius in the bottom of a hole. Can't get no straight edges to work from, so it's kind of hard to deal with it. Cutter ain't gonna do anything. Oop. You need that grinder. I'm gonna try this a little bit here. About all we can do with that. Get our dull one here. Some final cleaning. Alright, just to that side. Grinder I drop. Alright, there's no real good angle to get into here to do anything. Well, we have to get in there anyway. Of course the tripod's in my way. Big time in my way. Alright, let's see what we can do here. straighten it up just slightly. You'd be surprised how much a difference just knocking some tops and some ripples down a little bit. Knocked them down, got rid of them. So all you do is knock off a couple of tops and it smooths right out and it's smooth. Okay, it feels pretty good, nice and even now. Alright. Take much to do that. So now you can see how it's all relatively smooth and even and round. That's what you're shooting for. Now you get to move over the exhaust port. What a mess. So that one got to grind the whole side away. Alright. That'll be fun. Alright, tripod's in the way again. Come on, move the tripod. There we go. Let's figure out what we're going to work on first. Let me just work on this side. Worst first always works for me. Okay. Cold around here. All right. Using a couple of these long ones here. Okay, so you hold the port, we can work on it. So you can see how the port kind of goes like that and drops away to the other side. You want to try to straighten it out up and open it up. Okay, these cutters like this, kind of have trouble getting up in there, see? You can bury them in there all the way like that. I've been known to do that. But you keep hitting the edges like this over here and it knocks the cutter over and won't make a nice straight edge. See how it doesn't work. So you come into the long one like one of these. Put that right up against the edge. Come right in there like that. Get up in there deep and blow that corner away. And then kind of radius it around like that. You're not going to make it dead straight. You're going to put a radius in there. But you're going to knock this corner out over here. And you don't have much access from the other side either, so it's not like you can come up in the other direction. Alright, so we're going to do that with this here. And then go from there. See what happens. And I also got the bigger one right here. Once I get it opened up a little bit, I can go up to the bigger size here and do some more cutting all through this area with this one. Or I'll use one of those over there. So anyway, that's what we're going to do. Not sure how we're going to do all this, so we're going to figure it out. Let's see. Maybe something like this would be easier to see with. So you can see where the head's at. With that. Yeah, we'll see if that's any better. Okay. Hard to do. Yeah, camera over here. So you can see you're working through here. Knock that wall out right there. You got a lot more access into the port already. You get way in there deep and try to blend it into over here this side. where I can't really see right now. We're over here. So anyway, we're working on that like that. So I'm going to switch cutters and cut this big side and this big chunk out. I'll take out with something else, and I can come back with this again and open this up some more. But overall, it's pretty good. Got that out pretty quickly. So you get in there where you need to get and get the job done. Alright, what are we going to use for a cutter now? Something big like this. Alright. A lot of metal out of there now. So I knocked off a bunch of there, knocked that lip off there, blended the lip over into here. So this air can come in evenly, this air is more even. Still need to knock this out right with my, whoop, what happened here? Still need to knock this out with my fingers right here a little bit too. Got a little bit of a hole still here to work out. I did have a different cutter. So I'm going to get back over here and work on this. And I don't want to be cutting up in here. It's already a low spot in there already. So I'm going to blend this here with my fingers through here. Make it just more come out evenly. And it goes right up into the pipe like it's supposed to. We use my big long cutter for that. Switch over this big long one here with a bigger bit on it. All right. smooth it up a little bit. Okay, so there we got that smoothed out a little bit. Got this flattened out a little bit. Blend it up here a little bit. So this kind of blows in like it's supposed to. Take a little bit of radius coming into here a little bit. Now I need to go work on it from the other side. Can't do anything else more from this side without screwing up the other side because I have no access to it to see what's going on. Alright. So you can turn the head around so you got access. Alright, that doesn't really help a hell of a lot because it's got crappy access on this side too. So, because the port's way too big through here, it drops down to a big hole. So way down in there, you see where I'm trying to blend right down to the bottom of my finger. Down there. This is really too big through here, so I'm just going to kind of lightly come in there and do a little blending right where my finger is. Blend in this big over here, and we should be fine. And I'm going to have to use a long bit to get in there because I got no access. We're coming at an angle like this, way deep in. Those big long cutters you have very little control over because they bounce around so bad. Alright, so we can get in here with this and do something. Valve guide boss away. cut slow. Turn the RPM up, bounce, and boop, goes like that. It'll break the cutter off. You can actually look through the intake port right in the exhaust and see what you cut. It's in a blind spot way up in there. Actually trough through there now to flow air through now. See, I'm looking down through here too, where I can see all the way through. Okay, so right through here, my finger, you see my finger goes down in here now. So you get a nice good fit all the way through here. See, my finger goes all the way through. So it's all cut away, but we still got a decent radius in the seat. We didn't cut that away. And I haven't cut anything up here at the top, where it's already all cut away. Okay, now I have to go back from the other side and blend it from that side, because I have no more access from this angle. I'm going to clean this bowl up right here while I'm over here. So it makes it a little bit easier to do it. You got access to it right now. There you go. More angle like this. Whew. Cold around here. Wintertime. Open up the bowl a little bit. Yep. Ooh, digging a hole. Watch out for them holes. Yep. Come on, quit jumping. It opened up a lot more than it was. Couldn't get the cutter in there before. You see all the new cutting deep in the bowl here, all the way around to where my finger is on the bottom. So take the cutter, jam it between the valve guide, and you shove it straight down into the head. Try to make the bowl deeper. And blend it on through like that. And you take the cutter and blend it right on down through there. And that opens it up on the sidewall here too at the same time. So now you get a big nice fat trough of air that can get out of here. So that's nice high velocity air. Goes straight on down and out the port. That's really going to help the flow out a lot. Over here it sucks on that side. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and smooth this up a little bit. Get it more straight. Clean it up a little bit. Same size bit, just the fine version. See how these triggers cut? You still have to flip around the other way because this is right up inside the port here. Alright. There's a cutter out. There it is. There's the vise. It's my dull one. Alright, that takes that other edge off we just got in there. I didn't show you the edge before I cut it off, but it was right here at the tip of my finger. So I came in at this angle, and this is coming at this angle, and I had to knock it off. I'm holding the cutter at this angle. It's the best I can do to get in there. That's about all I can do. It's not a super good radius, but it's not too bad. But I'm getting my whole finger in there, which is good. So it needs a little bit of work more, still smoothing it. It's hard to do with that big ass cutter. We'll keep playing with it a little bit. I'll try to use a smaller cutter if I can. Got more control with the small cutter. Doesn't bounce all over the place. But flat spots in there too, you gotta be careful. Alright. That's about all we can do with that. Very hard to get in there. Alright, so you get it blended pretty good through there. And then through here, which is hard to get through also. And everything you're doing is hard to get to. See, the fingers are right there, so. But you can see it's definitely got a flow path through there now. And through that side. And this side here, we got a huge port over on that side, but we're going to move over there next. These things are a pain in the ass to do these heads. These heads are just so bad on these boards. And the bad part, this now's copied as crap. So they're just as bad. It's all on the one side over there. It's terrible. Okay, let's see, we got over here. There's not much I can do on this side of the port. It's done already. It's a big hole. What can you do to it? It's already a big hole. See, it's just a massive hole. Just drops away. Horrible flow. Nothing I can do about it. port's not designed right. The port should be going straight like this, not going this way, then that way, and then that way. That's how they designed it. It's like a painted intake port, but reversed. I think they would have learned their lesson a long time ago. All right, do a little bit of blending right over here. Where's my clear? Use this one. Not much I can do, but we'll just clean it up slightly here. Fine. That's all I can do on that. Okay, so took a little bit off the bottom there. Finger goes in, smooth all the way around. Whoop. Just rotate the finger all the way around. Make sure it's nothing, you don't feel anything stupid in there. Fingers work good for tilling stuff. So nice and even, no ripples too bad, no holes. That's the best you can do. Yeah, you got big enough you can put your finger in there, so that means you know it's big enough to flow some air out of it. If you couldn't put your finger in there, it wouldn't be enough to flow anything. Alright, so this side's pretty well done. Short side is good. Okay, I've got to flip it over on the other side of the exhaust port. See how bad it is on that side. Probably can't do anything on it either. That'd be this side over here. We got all this casting crap in there. I'm just going to clean it up. Figure out which angle that's going to be at. Maybe about an angle like this. Okay. Light on the subject. Grinders to this side of the bench. All right. Get blown out a little bit. Okay, this head is in the way. Cold in here. Turn the air conditioning on too long. Yep, definitely cool out. Feels like it's in the high 50s. Yeah, you know, goosebumps now, see? Whew, not working hard enough. You work harder, you don't get so cold. Okay, damn, I can't see a damn thing on that port. Over here, see better. All right. So that's just crap. All right, I gotta clean it up just slightly, make sure there's no burrs in there, knock off some of the casting flash, and that's about it. I can't do anything else to that port. It sucks. A little bit of an edge right here I'll knock down. That's it. Almost done. Let's see, an hour ago. All right, let's see what we got. Out here in my way. Don't need that one in here. I don't need this one. I don't need that one. Get out of the way where I can see what I need. All right, I need something to get in there pretty deep. We'll try this big long one. See how that works. Should work pretty good. Yep. Didn't look bad at all. I can get up in there where I need it to. Knocked off that long casting line all the way down through there. So that line went right down through there, I just knocked out, and it went all the way up into the port, all the way up over here. Okay, do a little bit right here on this edge, and I think we're about done with this one. Take off those high spots real quick and makes quick work of the port job. Too bad the rest of it didn't go that quick. All right. Feels good. Share a little bit. All right. A little bit there. I don't know we were working at that. Couldn't see nothing with that view. Okay, so let's do some more blending right in here, making this edge a little bit better. It's hard to get to. And there's a little sharp edge right here I had to knock out, so I took it out too. Alright, that's about it. Port's about as flowed as you're going to get it. At least you got some air flow through here now. Intake is what it is too. Alright, that's about all these are. That's going to be it for tonight. How late is it tonight anyway? Oh shit, it's an early night. Look at that. I was hoping to be out of here by 3 a.m. Yeah, didn't make it. 3:35. Alright, so we'll get these all blown off here and I'll get the hell out of here. Maybe we'll be out of here by 4 if I'm lucky. Yeah, dream on. Alright, we'll have this posted in a couple hours if I don't fall asleep. Gives me something else to do before the sun comes up in the morning. Alright, that's it for today.